Okay, I'm not sure what happened. But apparently my OBS wanted to crash. That's lovely.
Wanna let you loose inside my brain to see if you'd run or stay. Dangerous waiting for you. Dangerous waiting for you, my love. Dangerous waiting for you. Dangerous
Okay.
waiting for you.
My stream health looks like... Alright, that looks good. Alright, let me just throw a pop-up chat. Narrow that a bit. Can actually see. Okay, I guess for now we'll go on here and do a little. Again, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just messing about as of right now, just trying to figure out like what am I going to do in today's lovely little live stream. It's the only question so far I can't answer is what am I gonna do, because I don't know. I honestly don't.
Wanna let you loose inside my brain to see if you'd run or stay.
Right now I'm just tearing out this lovely little mess, if you want to call it that. I call it a mess because this entire thing is just going to get torn down. This is going to be a Guardian farm eventually. So far, to the best of my knowledge, I'm the only one on the server that's building one. But again, that does not mean it's the truth. It's just to the best of my knowledge. I'm not trying to go crazy trying to figure out who's doing what on the server. I'm just going about doing my own thing, having some fun. Because to me, that's what Minecraft is about. At least when you're playing in a community like this. It's like, there's no point in, like, it being a contest or whatever you would like to call it. There's just no point in it. It's like, as long as you're having fun, then, hey, have fun. Like, this right now is actually probably one of the most boring parts of doing all this, but it's something to do. Because as of right now, I don't really have a plan on what to do. It's like, yeah, I know I could have stuff to do around my place of residence. Like, yeah, I can go take out garbage, I can go do this, I can go do that. But the thing is, you know, garbage needs to get thrown out right now. Don't need to cook anything, don't need to do a lot of stuff right now, so it's more or less down to what do I want to do. And right now, this is sufficing for now. Although I would wish if the guy I was working with, King Jasper, would be able to help me with the designing process. Right now, he's doing something with his family or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm not one to ask too many personal questions, so it's like I care, but I don't care at the same time, if you get what I mean. Because I understand family comes first, and yeah, I will agree. Family should always come first. But then again, there's also plenty of people in my own family who would rather put other people before their family, which I find is disrespectful, but I can't exactly do anything about it because, well, it ain't my place to get in the middle of that problem, if you like to call it that. Like, I don't like seeing people get treated like, well, crap, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not exactly going to be the one that they can put all their problems on and stuff, because I know there's some people who have problems with a bunch of stuff. Most of the time it's all dumb stuff. But that's just family drama for you. And I myself have enough. So, I'm not about to put anyone on blast for just dealing with it. Okay, I don't even know what to talk about.
Who's there behind that mask?
Does feel rather odd just streaming, talking to no one because no one's watching, which
I don't care.
is, well, not fun. Okay.
Show your
Let's sing something.
show them how you
Okay, just checking my stream health again because I can. Of course. Alright. That kind of hurt getting up here, but Now I can tear this entire top section down that I can't reach with the pickaxe. It's only this one layer of blocks I can't reach from down there, which is really annoying. And yeah, I got like dirt tower up and stuff, but I don't like doing that because I just don't like doing it, to be honest.
I don't care who you want to be. Show yourself.
I have to repair this pickaxe soon. Or just get another one, which I might just do. Ooh, bit of choppiness right there. Ow. Okay, let's optimize my settings a bit more. Looks pretty good. Oh, okay, that kind of explains it better. Frame rates. Apparently, a lot of those guardians are spawned while I was here. I've only been here for a little while too, which is a shame. But okay, I can't complain too much. This is definitely one of these strange rooms. Okay. Ow. Whoops. Yeah, I should be using my axe, not my shovel for that. Okay. Yeah. What's up out of here? Ooh, he was really eviling about that. Holy. My machine's gonna fill those entities. Wow. I honestly would have never thought this many would build up. But I guess it's because not many people are near an ocean. I don't know. All I know right now is more there than I'd like, so you know, just gotta deal with it. Someone's sleeping. Ooh. Hopefully I don't wash out torches. If it does, I'll just deal with it, but ooh. Doesn't appear any torches got knocked out, but whatever, doesn't really matter too much. Especially when this entire thing is eventually going to be just a mob farm, so whatever. Fun part's going to be figuring out the turn-off switch, but shouldn't be hard. Oh, I was wondering what's happening. So bad the pick. It's getting low, but I'm good for now. It's actually pretty cool to see one of these emptied out like this. Gives me an idea of something to do in the future. I would love to take and build like my own version of one of these, but on land, maybe. I mean, that's definitely something that would be pretty ambitious, I'd say, but it's like, who knows? yeah, this is definitely looking rather interesting right now. This thing all drained out. Okay. So I built one of these on land. I don't think I would build it quite the same. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I would build it to begin with, so that also. Okay, this is not gonna take too much longer. Then it's gonna start with the fun part, which would be setting up the walls for draining. I'm gonna have to look into how much of the wall, like how far out from the ocean line I just start the wall. Because if it's like 2 or 3 blocks out, that's not gonna be, it's gonna be pretty bad, but shouldn't be that hard. More or less, it's just calculating how much sand I'm gonna need. And yeah, I could use other blocks, but sand's gonna be the easiest because it's a block affected by gravity. So that's gonna be the least annoying, per se, to fill up this entire area with. Okay, now that should just be 1 layer thick. This will be faster haste, but I'm not setting up a beacon. Well, but yeah, I don't exactly have the extra stuff to set up a second beacon, and nor do I want to move my only beacon. Alright, that should be enough to do all this, I hope. I hope. This is definitely going to be tedious, though. Might play some Car Mechanic Simulator later. I'm not sure at the moment. I had some fun earlier going into the game config settings for the cars and tweaking a few to have better wheels in them and better sized wheels. I was going to do some crazy engine swaps as well, but that's really hard to do without, well, setting up a lot of the stuff and It's just wasn't going to be worth my overall time because I didn't want to create another profile to do all the testing. Because yes, with the game you have a place to showcase the cars, but what is showcased is like what the default vehicle looks like. And it doesn't show it what it will look like with all the different engine swaps. So I could see, does this line up, does that line up? No, it's the just most basic engine. For a lot of the cars I'm planning on, I was thinking of doing the engine stuff on, it was for the single carbureted OHV engine, which isn't a bad engine. It's just some of them, well, a lot of it just doesn't line up. Like, I know I could tweak this, tweak that, and make it all so it lines up and everything. It's just a real pain. I know at Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, they made it easier to do that stuff, like miles easier. So it's like they got their own, I think, little car editor that you can launch, that you can do little tweaks to change the size of the engine, to scale it up or down, to do like a lot of the stuff. That's left and 88. I'm gonna be left with like 1 durability. Let's watch. Well, alright, maybe not. This isn't solid. Yeah, it's definitely low on durability, which sucks. But hey. Okay, actually looks pretty cool though. Yeah, let's go take a screenshot of how this looks. I like it. Okay, that's a brick. Now comes the fun part, getting out of here. Yep, as I figured. Already trying to target me. Oh, come on, get up. Oh, yeah. I got 59 durability. Ouch. That sucks. Okay, here's an easy one. That's some durability. Definitely not enough. Alright, now comes the fun part. I have extra rockets in here, there we go. Because I'm gonna need more than what I currently have. I already know that. Ah, lovely. They're gonna sheep have come through. Alright. I'm gonna break one bedrock. Ugh. Okay, let's make sure I'm going in the general right direction. Okay, we'll give credit to whoever built this. I like it. Okay, you definitely could have made it a bit wider, but hey man, I'm not complaining. Okay, so I made another one. It's actually a little bit wider. Yeah, that all looks fine to me. Okay. Okay, while that does that, I'm going to take a leak, so I will be right back. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. You just, this. That's the profiling I want. All right. Alright, I'm back. Now, okay. For that, I need to do what now? Yeah, that's what I'm doing with. Wow, 85 levels of experience. Okay, I'm not gonna complain.
Who's there behind that mask?
So,
Smiles and tears.
go right there. Check what's left.
I don't
Oh, that ain't too fair for everyone, but
show yourself. Show them how you feel.
now, for anyone who's here performing, there you go. Ow. Okay, it's definitely an odd way they've set that up. Alright. Well. Let's take a short trip home, I think. Yeah, a lot of swords there are pretty junk, to be honest. So many swords are here are left to smelt. Wow. That's it for swords? Okay. Well, I'll be the nice guy. Even though some people will probably disagree and say it ain't all that nice, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I'll definitely be coming along here to throw some coal in there. Actually.
Who's there?
Yeah, it ain't all that much, but probably covers the amount of gold I've gotten out of that. I don't know why I eat that, but this is the fast trip home. Whee! Alright. Like, I got an AFK fish for Nautilus shells, I believe is what they're called. Whatever are these? I actually have a mending book. Okay, that gives me an idea. Well, I shouldn't say I have one because, well, yeah, theoretically I do because I've done the most AFK fishing there. Because me and Jasper are sharing a base, but I built it, he spent like 2 minutes AFK fishing, the rest of the stuff in there is from me. Because he's not been able to get on the server. So that's my mending book. Okay. As you see, I do have another pickaxe there. Guess I'll pull out, I don't know, do that and do that maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I just want the mending on it. There we go. So I have a backup mending book. I got a Riptide 3. I think Riptide 3 is the highest you can get. Got some obsidian, some shulker shells, another elytra. I think about a lapis, to be honest. I got the wither scouts for fighting another wither, I just don't have the other stuff. And here's an old chest plate that I don't want. These shulker boxes here, they all belong to King Jasper, but the contents within them are sheared. So it's like, whatever. Okay, some random raw salmon. Okay, that's strange. Okay. Oh yeah, let me throw that back on. I did what I wanted to do over there. I guess maybe I will swap to the Barlania server, because this is the Byros? I don't know how you pronounce that. But it's all part of the Barlania land, the Tesseract. I don't know how to pronounce all this stuff. But it's all part of a server network. There's 4 servers that are all part of the same server network. And this is, well, just one of the 4. I only really play on 2 of them. This one and Barlania Land, because one is a creative server, which I don't mind having access to, but we don't have world edit and stuff like that on the server, so I don't like playing creative without having access to that stuff. And of course you don't have full true creative access, like you can't give yourself stuff and stuff along those lines, which I can understand, because the server owner Greener, he doesn't want people to do some really outlandish stuff and completely destroy the server and crash it out and everything. But like at the same time, having access to all that stuff is really handy. But alright, I'm definitely swapping servers. That is a 1.12.2 server, and we're not going to be updating it to 1.13, I don't believe. And then we have the Barbarous server, which is a strange one. Let me just join here really quick and show you guys. This is a very strange one, where it has, of course, a lot of stuff, but this is one where you get to really expand the world as much as you want. So as you see here, every single item here gives you a certain amount of blocks to expand the world. Like a jukebox gives you 10, a beacon gives you 25, turtle egg gives you 1, emerald ore gives you 10, a shulker box gives you 10, anvils give you 2, and crystals give you 5, the dragon egg gives you 50, the elder guardian gives you 25, every time you die you lose 10, and every time you don't sleep you lose 1. And they have to be placed on this bedrock right here. This is like the beds and stuff. Let me just sleep. I really don't mind this server so much. I just am not the biggest fan of it. Yeah, the armory and stuff. Mostly because there's a couple people that play on this server that aren't that good at Minecraft, per se. So you'll have a lot of people that don't like to help much, per se. And of course, here are the rules. Of course, number 1, avoid all death at all costs. Of course, 2 is always sleep. 3 is shear. Of course, 100% strip mine coverage at Y11 and below, preferably. Light up the entire surface region so you don't have a ton of mobs all over. Of course, don't worry about expansion more than progress. Then of course you have some of the more interesting ones like do not kill peaceful mobs, they are a rare resource. Because if you're down to like only 1 cow, kind of hard to breed. Of course, get farms to cover cover the food needs, and number 9 was recently added, which is bookshelves. Okay. Rather interesting. I mean, we got an entire huge wall around this entire thing and everything. I played on it at first for a little while and then I just said no, I've had enough. Because there's a few people who are on this server that like to AFK a lot, so that never helped. And of course there are people who just aren't that good at PvP, and that really never helped. Well, I shouldn't say PvP, I should say PvE. But yeah, that never helped. But yeah, that's this server in a nutshell. Okay, I'm gonna shut all these doors so next person who joins doesn't have a surprise. I'd love to have a single player world of that because that would be rather interesting, but I don't know how they set it up because I wasn't part of the quote team that set it up. I was just one of the guys who just played it, so don't mind the black screen for a minute as I am swapping Minecraft versions. Alright. Okay. Change the properties to that. There we go. Oh. And then I forgot I logged off, yeah. Mr. Ping Ping. Me and Jasper share a base on this server as well. This one's, well, a lot more advanced if you've seen the one video I made on this server. It's pretty crazy base. I've been doing a lot of work here because, well, ended up having mistakes made, and I've just been fixing them, and yeah. Because I ended up building this house, but I then came up with the idea of the platform, and it's like I wanted it a particular size. I was like, I gotta widen it and everything, because it's the right shape, it's just overall the wrong size. Like, I gotta widen this by one, plus all the way down, and like I made double mistake here because I thought that was the right width, but nope, it's one more. That's just like one of those dumb things. And of course, I also have to like do all the structural work for this house. I got the inspiration from this from a screenshot I seen from a haunted house. So this is like my own interpretation of it, and right now it's miles from being complete. Like, I got the walls up and stuff how I wanted them, but it's on a second floor up here. It's not done. As you can also see, there's mobs galore around here. Do I have any torches? No. Let's see what I have in my ender chest here. Okay, I got wood. Ooh. Yeah, that was having a little fun. There's my equipment chest. Anything there? No, not really. I do have duped dragon eggs because like at one time Greener was okay with duping of certain items, and the Ender Dragon was one of them. Don't know where this particular one came from. I have an idea. That's not my actual one. That has valuable stuff in it. Let's see. Is this one it? No. I have one shulker box that actually has my diamonds in it. That one's is one of Jasper's. I'm just keeping it around because, you know. And this, well, yeah. You always need shulker boxes. Again, another item you can thank Jasper for. He likes to go a little crazy with some of the duping. I have the stuff because I don't want to throw it away because it's useful, but at the same time I'm just not using it because it's not legit items. Like, I have my legit item somewhere. I've actually done enough mining to get a lot of this stuff. Like, there's just stuff all over city, and there's stone, there's random diamonds, there's random stuff all over. Just look at our iron supply. Look what we have for gold. How about coal? We've just done tons of work. We've done a ton of trading to get all those emeralds. Look how much chicken we have. Look how much cactus. Like, I had a cactus farm set up to work. I had a cactus farm set up. It's actually right here. I disabled it because we have over a dub of cactus that I have no use for. So it's like, what am I gonna do with it? This entire area is a mess. The villagers galore. Do you need this many? Probably not, but we have this many. Might have sold some of the cactus, but like, look how much sugarcane we have. Where are we? Hey, every single one of these up to this one is full of sugarcane. And yes, granted, we haven't been playing on this server in a little while for now, but like, good lord, that's a lot. Like, random anvils all over. Books. Books. Look at the lapis. Then a chest again. Over here, books. More books. More random stuff just all over, like, it's crazy. Back here is just empty, mostly. There's some stuff there, but just it's all down here from a lot of mining down here. We got dual entrances and like, bam, look at this. Absolutely insane. How crazy we've gone with this. Okay, the Hapa's legit. That's all legit. Questioning the sugar box. Buckets, yeah, it's all legit. There's a lot of stuff here. I know there was a duplication glitch that could happen accidentally if you were crafting something and you drop something out the inventory, and if you craft something at like the right time, I think you could dupe. But it's like, that was a really rare glitch. And unless you were purposely doing it, which is how I ended up with nearly half a stack of dragon eggs, but yeah. Ooh, that gunpowder supply is low. That's nothing new. Like, this is probably the most popular farm on the server for getting gunpowder, because for those who don't know, under all this, There's a witch farm! Like, this is just... No. That's just crazy. Got a witch farm, just randomly. Under a massive house that's not even half complete. This was a villager trading hall that, I don't know what happened to. Probably it broke. Somehow. Oh, of course, Nubcakery happened, and someone touched something they shouldn't have. Like, this place is just absolutely insane with all the stuff we have. There's a random glitch with this chunk here. I don't know what happened. It's like, sometimes you can load in and it's just like, it's randomly, like, you can see right through it, clear as day. Okay, got a redstone torch on me? No, I don't. No, there's regular torches. I'll find a redstone torch. Show you guys this. Yeah, in the redstone chest. Like, there's an absolute insane amount of stuff that we've done on this server. Okay, server lag apparently. Yeah, toy stallions. Dogs galore all over. Is this mine or his? Nope, that's his. That's his. Alright. Like, Dragon Head, just random. Okay, I remember having a stack of sponges, not that many. Okay. Sometimes I just don't want to know what Jasper does. Like, Ender Pearl dispenser, that's old. This is a zombie spawner. There's a lot of crazy stuff on this server. Yeah, apparently no one's running these chunks for a little while. That's fine. This server has not been as popular since the other server was released and was put onto the 1.13 snapshots. Mostly because everyone wants to play with the new stuff, if you know what I mean. It's like, it's crazy. I can just fly in the nether in these crazy tunnels. I mean, look at this dome for our spawn hub. It's enormous. Not spawn hub, another hub, sorry. This place here is just absolutely crazy. Of course, we have all the mob farms over here, which is gonna kill my FPS. like quite a bit. Let's see, how bad is it? It's not that bad. Bad enough. Of course, then we have the Iron Phoenix here, which for some reason no one can figure out why it doesn't work. Like, it gets to a certain point with building the villages, and then it doesn't work. And we're using this design to replace the old design. Okay, apparently someone's building a new Titan? I don't know. Yeah, people have been yeah, this has been rated to Kingdom Come and back. It's crazy. They're about helping making all these iron blocks. That's a shame. But whatever. There's a lot of guys that play, so you know you're gonna go through an absolute crazy amount of iron. Not sure what this was gonna be used for. Okay. Whatever. Okay, yeah, this used to be the old spawn can, as a lot of people like to call it. You guys, if you look at it, does pretty well resemble a can. Ah, Spawn Safe House. Not since I've been to this. Okay, into Pro Dispenser. Fueling station to put stuff. And a chest. Little decorational. Yeah, invisible beds. That's actually lovely. Like everyone's got their own anvil and everything. It's crazy. Interesting. Of course, you got your nice little spot to look out. Jump out, of course. Yeah, this is a site of the old post office. I mean, the spawn's been getting renovated. Don't exactly know what all this is. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's just random as who knows what. Sometimes I just don't know. No, there's a lot of shops around here and stuff. Ooh. Creepbusters. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Partially enchanted armor. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, and I can keep that armor. Okay, apparently someone needs a lot of gold. Ah, lovely. I have a phone call. I will be right back. Well, of course. Telephone salesman. Rather annoying. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, well, I don't really have much to do on here other than just show stuff off, and really isn't much to show off that, at least in my own opinion, is all that exciting that I've really built. I've done a fair bit of work, but a lot of it's been redone, or is in the process of being redone, so it's like I don't like showing off half-done projects. Like this nether tunnel was one of the biggest pains to do. At the same time, it was actually pretty fun. Just because now I get to fly all over very easily. Yeah, I'm really here to show off. Of course, chests are unorganized as who knows what. I guess I can thank Jasper for that one, because his organization skills are about as good as his PvE skills. And considering, they're not very good, yeah. Not exactly something I'd, really give that he's good at. Sugar phone, another rack. Yeah, this entire area over here needs to get taken out. Okay, random sugar box with TNT. Okay. I'm really starting to wonder which sugar box is the one that has my stuff in it. Okay, that's my lighting box. Head box. Okay, those are empty. It's nature. It's wood. It's in potion? No. No? Okay. Hey, here's what the new box sort of resembles. Missing an item or two, but yeah, you gotta get a pretty decent little kit there. That's something that's given to every member of the server when they join. Yep, I obviously got it as like extra item because, well, I was part of the server before those were given out, so like I just have it because I have it, and there's like no other reason other than that. I'll make some more rockets because I can definitely tell I'm going to be flying around a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's this one? No, that's not my dragon's breath at least. That was one pain to get. I ended up having to summon like 5 or 6 dragons to get all that. Let's go back to the Nether. Oh, come on. Sometimes it's kind of hard to fly in the Nether because, well, you know. Now, of course, this is the one tunnel that doesn't have the ability to fly in it, really, at least for a distance. Here comes my second abode. This, I can link all the architecture for, but I can think all the architecture you see here to one person, E.E. Russian. He went ham on this place. Yeah, a lot of stuff you see here happened. Yeah, good God, I don't have too much coal. Yeah, I got stuff all over. This isn't even my only place, it's just one of them. Yeah, there's another sugar box full of just gunpowder, sand, sand, sand. It's dirt and stuff. Like, I have stuff all over. Yeah, just random tools just sitting in there with second enchanting setup. Tons upon tons of stuff here. This isn't my first base either. This isn't my first base. This is actually my second. A lot of this stuff ends up being reclaimed from one of the guys on the server who had been unwaitlisted for well over like a year or so before I got to it. So it's like I got a bunch of random stuff, like tons of enchanted books and everything. I've been working on sprucing this place up, but might need a hire E.E. Russian to come in again and do some more work. Cause I got a village over here, but there's no villagers because they disappeared who knows how long ago. Of course, tons upon tons of stuff there. Tons of stuff all over. But I think I'm gonna head to my last base. I don't remember what line was that. Ugh. It's been a while since I've been to it as well. I don't remember the coordinates to it. That's bad. Well, one way to find out. Okay, let's go to the server website so I can look at the server map. Fuse connection, check proxy, and firewall. Okay, maybe it just doesn't like when I'm live streaming then. Well, that kind of stinks. Guess the next best thing I can do is maybe look at old screenshots. If I have any that old. Isn't it? No, I don't have any that old, unfortunately. That's actually rather interesting. Probably lost swapping hard drives or something. I don't know. Let's see, it's a Guardian farm. Did I even list it? So I have. Oh yeah, that must be my old base. Thinking it's yellow line, but okay. I remember it being past purple. I'm gonna go to purple on the blue line because this is the only one that. Nah, that ain't mine. Maybe this is... No, it's definitely not. Okay, that's starting to look familiar. Ah, yeah, this is looking very familiar. Maybe this is it? Okay, no. It's this way. I know me and Jasper are like, are semi-close. That's, okay, yep, I remember that. Ah, here we go. My pirate ship area. Yeah. Yeah, my ship Hastings. Like, I actually do really like this ship, to be honest. Don't know why, it just looks pretty cool to me. And of course, I got tons of stuff here as well, because, well, I just do. Maybe those diamonds are legit, I don't know. Or maybe some of them are and some of them aren't. I don't know. A while since I played on this server, so forgive me for not knowing everything. Yep, there's a good bit of my stuff. Of course, this here. I got something up here. Yep, I do. Excuse me. Of course, I have my lovely lighthouse here, which actually lights up. I'm not going to turn it on because that lags crap on my game. Of course, I got a chicken cooker here. I'm taking more chicken. Please use it. Oh. Well, that was lovely. Thanks for the mess, Creeper. Well. of glass. Maybe, because this is a building box. No. I have ice though. But no, it's not what I need. Didn't even notice Mr. Creeper. Well, creeping. Well, that kind of stinks. They don't have any, but whatever. As you can tell, I was converting this island to be grass, and then I just stopped. Because I just got tired of vanilla altogether. So it's like, I just needed a break from it. So I got into modded for a while, and then just have not been back here at all. Oh, well, there's a glass. It won't fix the problem, but patches half of it. Bye-bye, little chickies, because I've seen enough of you. If you can't tell, I'm rather rich when it comes to beacons. Because I've killed quite a few blazes. Okay, this is a cave spider spawner down here, I believe. I made it into a farm. Ah, yes, here it is. Oh, there's a chest. What do you know? Not most of that stuff. Obviously, this area has not been done, and honestly, probably won't be. Just because it's a mob farm. Well, pretty sure I have the stuff to fix that hole. I gotta spend a minute or two looking. Using the clay actually there. Again, just only a bit because, well, I got a lot. Okay, that's stone. Ah, there's dirt. Of course, miles of unlabeled chests because that's why. That was like something along those lines, I think. I don't know. Whatever. It's there, it'll work. But that's about all this server has to show. Oh, there's at least 2 of my diamond blocks. I had so many, I can just use them for decoration. Oh, while I'm here, why not go take a look? Let's see. Times crafted, times used. Okay, well, I automatically know that this has been reset a few times. Well, I shouldn't say reset, but stuff's happened with the statistics because it's been reset. I don't know if it's because snapshots or whatever. This used to be a snapshot server, but I decided to make a different server, the snapshot server, because we found out that it was gonna mess with a lot of stuff, and it was gonna possibly leak a lot of stuff. So as a community, we decided to, you know, just say, all right, we're done with this. We've had enough. And we're gonna, like, do what we gotta do. Like, yeah, I've definitely mined almost more than that 250,000. As I've mined 8, picked up like 200 and dropped over 1,200. For some reason that don't sound right. Okay, I'd love to see how someone will get killed by a bat, but okay. Okay. Yeah, I've only killed just 29,000 Endermen, you know. Nothing outrageous. This has definitely been reset a timer 10. Okay, so according to this, I've mined 981 diamonds. Okay. Okay, now it's times crafted. That's interesting. That seems like somewhat accurate. 53.42 days. Yeah. I've definitely had some fun. I've definitely been on this server a lot, to say the least. I had a fair bit of fun also. But I think that's going to be it from Minecraft. I'm going to be starting up Car Mechanic Simulator now because I'm getting a bit bored here. Like, I could talk for days about this stuff, but I just don't have the interest in doing that. So, let me just say screw it and get that going. Okay, there we go. Why does it look bigger than Trump? Interesting. Alright. Well, I was not able to change the size of the wheels on this truck. Because for some reason, whenever I changed the size, it just shrunk the tire and didn't increase the rim size. But let's just take this Tempest Magnum, for example. Look, it wasn't any bigger. Got thinner sidewall, tires are smaller. Tires are actually wider also. I did that because, to be honest, it kind of needed it. Well, I wanted to put like some 26s on it or something. Something to make it look like just absolutely dumb, but at the same time, like, interesting. But No, unfortunately I can't do that. You know, overall, this truck's actually in really good shape for what it is. But, unfortunately, it wasn't gonna name like that. I don't know what's wrong with it, as I've messed with a few other cars as well. Use the tire size. It's only this particular truck that I can't change anything on. If I do, it just looks wrong. It's not like I was trying to change the size of the motor or any of the more interesting stuff like that. No, just trying to put some bigger rims with some skinnier tires. Well, skinnier sidewall. Nope. I did find out these are 20, 55, 70, 275s. Which, I mean, fair enough, is a decent size. But they just could be a little bit bigger. I mean, I tried 22s, that didn't work. I mean, at first I was going to do 26s because, yeah, I wanted a donk truck without it being low. As, you know, regular old truck with big wheels on it. Which, I mean, in fair aspect, wouldn't have looked the best, but it wouldn't exactly been ugly duckling either. I mean, it would have been more of a controversial, just for the fact that it's not exactly something people would call ordinary. Which, I mean, I'll give them that. It's not exactly the most. It's not exactly the. Yeah, it's not exactly the most optimal, or even the best looking, but yeah. A lot of the muscle cars ended up having 14-inch tires on them. I bumped them all up to 18s. So, a bit bigger. Fortunately, the tires are still skinny because I can't really do staggered. If I could, I'd love to put like 16s up front, 18s in the rear. No, sorry, reverse that. 16s in the back with 18s up front. And just make the rear tires really thick. But that's not how this game works. All I can do is change all 4 tires. So if I want really chunky, really wide tires, then all 4 tires would look exactly the same. Which wouldn't be so much of a problem, but again, just limits like what you can do, sort of. So, you know. I'm really surprised at the condition of a lot of these parts. This truck was, I'd say, really good shape. Obviously, I'm gonna just make it perfect. But mostly just because I can. That's rather annoying when parts break and there's not really much wrong with them. Okay, Leaf Springer Axle, where are you? Okay, now those are bees, yeah. First I need a U-bolt. And... of course, solid or axle. I need one of them because... Can I put the stock wheels back on for now? But that's not what I'm going to keep on it. What I want to put on is definitely going to be more interesting. Ugh. Okay, let me get a fuel tank. Trying to decide, do I want to build this or not? I'll put a high performance fuel pump in it anyway, just because. I mean, that's kind of just a smart idea anyway. To have access to more fuel than you need. That's for like no other reason other than straight usability and of course having access to all of the stuff that you would need now or in the future. Okay. Front sway bar big, of course. See, I'm gonna need another arm. Of course, in and out of tie rods because you just need them. Nice. Of course, wheel bearings, links, bushings. Okay, that's everything, I think. At least, I surely hope so. Wilburn. Oh, but I do need a drive axle. Hey, that's not too bad. I need the rotors, pads, and a caliper. And some might think that the rotors that were on there were pretty good, which they were, but I'm trying to sell these cars for the most profit, and they sell for the most with parts that are 100%. Because even though I do like this truck, this color, I'm not planning on keeping it. I'm like the military Delray Custom, aka 57 Bel Air. Or is it 58? Not like it really matters specifics at the moment. But like that Bel Air, which I find as an interesting vehicle, but that also does sort of have a bit more meaning to me than this truck. That's mostly because my great-grandfather was in the Army. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. How long have I been live? Wow. For a while. Ow. I don't know, like, why can't I take this off? Yeah, I need to take the belts first. One of the very few things I like about these new vehicles is they got so many dumb things on them that need to be powered, like the belt. So you know this game doesn't have it. It's like they got this crazy long belts on them. I don't like. I mean, I've seen some cars that have not only just a crazy amount of belts, but I should say not only a crazy long belt, but it's one belt, like that's it. Like they don't have a secondary belt that will keep the bare minimums running. There's one reason why I don't like too many new vehicles. Because they're meant to break, and I don't like stuff that breaks. Like, if I wanted to buy something that breaks, I'd buy it from China. if I am looking to buy a American vehicle, then I expect old American quality, but you're just not getting that anymore, which does rather stink. Because a lot of the old vehicles, if you took care of them, they lasted forever. And that's because you could do basically everything to them yourself. You didn't need to go to whatever shop to have the computer tuned. You didn't need to go to whatever place to have this done or that done or whatever. You didn't have to. Because it was all built to be serviced by someone in the garage with a very basic set of tools. Or it's like, it's the true do-it-yourself. Like, oh yeah, first one to say, it's like, I'd rather service my own vehicles than pay a shop to do it, because if you look at it, if you do the work yourself, what are you paying for? Just parts. So, if I have a repair that would cost, let's say, $500 in parts, and I then have to maybe get like $20 worth of coolant or whatever, something that's just ordinary like that. It's like, it's a dumb little item that ain't gonna cost all that much. And let's say it's gonna take 2-3 hours of my time to do the repair. Would you rather pay for the price of the parts plus the upkeep of a shop and all that other stuff, or would you rather just say screw it and do the work in your own home, in your own garage, at your own pace? But that's because a lot of people have just gotten lazy over the years, I guess. It's like, I don't know what else to say about it. Like me, I find it more rewarding to do a lot of stuff yourself instead of paying someone else to do it. Like, what kind of achievement do you get from paying someone to do something you could have done yourself that might have taken you, yeah, it might have taken you maybe an hour and a half longer to do it because, hey, you're no trained mechanic. You're not skilled in all these little tips, tricks, and whatever else, little things that they might know that you might not. Like, they might know how to get, I don't know, flywheel off faster, or they might know an easier way of aligning a clutch, or they might have slightly better tools for doing this, that, and the other that cost just an astronomical amount of money. Like, a good example would be a clutch alignment tool. If I'm not mistaken, they're like $40-50. And it's like, for your average Joe that might have to align a clutch maybe once every couple years, it's like, is it really worth spending that kind of money on a tool like that when you can get away with stuff that's a lot more tedious to use because, I don't know, might just take you longer to do it because of whatever. Like, I'd rather spend, especially as like a individual that's doing my own repairs, like, I'd rather spend the least I can, because the more you spend, that's the more it costs. And I mean, yes, if it's something that you're doing all the time, the cost really doesn't matter, because over the time, it'll just pay for itself. So it's like that clutch alignment tool, or whatever it might be, that doesn't seem like much right now because, well, it isn't. It's just one of those dumb little things. It's, whatever. Like, who knows what it could be? It could just be something really dumb. Again, for example, that clutch alignment tool, where they make the job 10 times faster, but I'm the individual buying it and I'm only using it once in a while, it seems more like a waste of money because it's not working for me. It's like, as a mechanic, obviously the mechanic would be doing a lot more clutch alignments or whatever. So they'd be able to offset the cost of sorry about that. But they'd be able to offset the cost of whatever it is a lot more than someone like myself would, because they have their tool that they paid X amount for working for them. So not only did they pay like whatever amount for it, but they can offset the price of that, because at the end of the day, it's not going to be something they're going to be using just once or twice, and it's going to be sitting in a drawer most of the time. No, it's going to be something that they're going to be using every day. Well, at least if they're working on transmissions a lot. So they'd be able to say, well, hey, it might cost me $50 today, but in 3 or 4 months down the road, after I've had it for X amount of time, after I've used it X amount of times, alright, let's say they bought it and they used it 50 times. So instead of it being one job that cost them $50 for that tool, it's 50 jobs that it cost $1. So it just offsets it. And of course, the more time that goes by and the more they use it, the cheaper and cheaper it becomes. Eventually it becomes a penny a job. And with enough time, it'll become basically free. Now, obviously, that's providing they don't break it. But, again, that's just one of those things that a mechanic is able to get away with the extra cost, while the vehicle owner themselves might not be able to. Now, yes, you will have some owners who will buy it and just let it sit around, but not everyone has money that they can just spend on a tool and just let it sit on a shelf or whatever. So I guess that's why a lot of people today don't like working on their own vehicles because they just see all the expenses. Like, you can buy X on a tool, XYZ tool to make the job easier, but it's like at the same time, you don't need XYZ tool to do it. You can use something else that you'll get a lot more use out of. It may not be as easy to do it, but it can still be done. But yeah, a lot of people just don't like doing that for whatever reason. Okay, now I need spark plugs. Oh yeah, that's another one that I get a laugh out of. Is the people who think they can get away with using some of the most cheapest stuff out there. Like, I know of someone in my own family that thinks it's a good idea to spend their money on a lot of useless things that in general aren't going to really do anything to help them in life, but they'll buy them because of whatever reason. Not like I really care. But I see some of the useless stuff they buy, and like I sit back there laughing. Like, I'm actually laughing at them for their stupidity because they think they can get away with a lot of this dumb stuff that they do. Like, I'll be the first one to say, I've not always been the best with money, but I at least try to make the most smartest decisions on what's going to help me in the long run. It's like, what's more important right now? Do I need, I don't know, a new pair of shoes, for example. Something right along those lines, and it's like, I will sit there and I'll spend 5-6 minutes in a store debating with myself on, is it really worth it? And most of the times I come up with the answer on no. Because it may seem like it's good right now, but again, that's right now. That does not mean it will be good of a decision in couple months, or who knows, tomorrow, okay? It's like, I really try to look at like what I'm doing and make the best decisions I can, because I have limited funds to do stuff, and when I got a ton of other stuff I need to do, it's like, alright, where can I make a sacrifice? Where can I do this? Where can I do that? All to make $1 go an extra inch. I mean, obviously I don't need shoes, because if I needed them I would have actually bought them. But just using that for an example. Like, I was debating on getting a new pair of boots, because the boots I have are starting to get worn, but they still have life in them. So I'm not gonna get any new boots until I don't have any more life in the old ones. Like, that's a decision. I sat in the store for 15 minutes deciding on And yeah, I know it sounds like, why don't you just go buy the boots or whatever. And it's like, I know some people are gonna say that and say it's like, why debate about it? Why don't you just get them or whatever? And it's like, no, that's not exactly gonna help me in the long run. The long run is to make what I gotta have, is to make what happened, what I gotta make happen, but without breaking a budget. Like, I don't have pockets miles deep, so I can't do what some other people would do, and it's like, oh, well, I really need a new pair of boots, let me go buy a pair of boots. It's like, I won't buy a pair of boots until I actually need them. Like, the ones I have, they're in the best shape, they're all scuffed up and stuff, but still comfortable to wear. They still keep my feet dry, so I'm not going to sit there and make a poor decision to buy a pair of boots that, yeah, I will eventually need to buy some, but can I get away with what I have for another month? And you gotta ask yourself every month. It's like, do you really need it? To budget your money out, because I've never been wealthy. I've never had excess, or I should say an extreme excess of money. If I did, who knows where I'd be? Probably wouldn't be where I'm currently living. Probably a lot of things wouldn't be the way they currently are right now. Again, I'm just speculating on that. As stuff might be exactly the same. It all depends. Hey, taking out a couple of zeros from my bank account. Maybe I might be in a different place. Maybe not. Who knows? And this is just me throwing out my own 2 cents worth. Okay. Belt tensioner. Belt A and belt B. $45 for a belt, Jesus. Well, I've built this up a little, so let's see, what kind of power does it make? Sounds pretty mean, to be honest. That ladle is nice, though. Okay. Boom. 18% increase. Nice. 644 horsepower. That sounds actually like a really nice truck. So let's go take it to the test track. See what I can make it do, maybe. know there's a test area is a bit more of an open area. But it's not. Well, it does chirp, at least. Okay, well, it does look to squeal. Ooh, come on. Come on. Yeah, I really can't drive in this game, but it doesn't help. The physics are very unrealistic. It's the best way I can put it. Very unrealistic. Apparently that truck must be all the time four-wheel drive, because realistically I should be able to just sit on the handbrake and spin up the rear tires. But nope, can't do that in this car. Well, truck. Boom, that's one down, and I got, well, probably too many left to go. Okay, let's pull this fast back out. Yeah, it just needs a rebuild, really. I'm not even actually going to repaint it. I really don't think it needs another paint job. I think it just needs a redo. I don't know why this almost reminds me of the Too Fast, not Too Fast, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift car. That Mustang. Now, obviously, this is supposed to be a like Ford Mustang-esque type car. Okay. Yeah, you see what I mean? That looks a lot better with the bigger wheels on it. The right style of wheel and everything for the car, just needed bigger wheels. You don't need the hood and the trunk. Okay. Left tail light. Okay, I have the right. But I do need the right door. The right fender. For the right headlight, now I just need the left. Okay, now I just need 2 wheels to go on this. Now, I'm gonna hope I can take this to Trust Track as is. So I'm gonna see how good is this car. Wow. Okay. Right to the test track. I like. I just want to see what it could do. I've never drove one of these with the base engine. Or even though this has the twin carbs. Because muscle cars, usually most of the time whenever I get them, they don't run at all. So throw out the old engine, put another one in. And I usually always build the engine, so you get a lot more power out of them. Okay, fair bit of wheel spin. Brakes are junk, but okay. Suspension's wonk. Wow. No, for a joke, let's see. I like it. I like it. Not a bad engine from the get-go. Not a bad engine. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Nice muscle cars and decent wheels on it. Obviously, this is going to be having a bit more than like 250 horsepower when I'm done. This is going to have around 560, I believe. Something like that. But yeah. That reminds me, I wonder, how does those two cars look over here? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, they all look pretty good. Alright. I'm starting to get a bit, stiff here from sitting for so long. Sometimes I don't know how live streamers can just sit down for so long in front of a computer to live stream. I'll give credit to where it's due, because sitting down like this. I don't know what they do behind the scenes to just keep their muscles from cramping up and stuff. But God. Ugh. Definitely gotta give them credit because that's some crazy stuff there. Love how I look on this wall and there's a few wheels that you don't even see in the game here. That's in the game, but those are chrome. That's not in the game. Don't believe that one is either. That's in the game, but that's chrome as well. Yeah. None of them are there. Yeah, it's Classic 6. Yeah, it's out. Strange 5-spoke. No, that's not there either. Okay, that's there, slightly different. That's there, really different. The rest are there. Oh yeah. That's there, but that's chrome as well. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I really need to go stretch these legs. Ugh. They're really starting to feel like they're getting cramped up, so I need to call it here just cause these legs are like, it feels like I have pins and needles just shooting up and down in my leg. Oof. Yeah, I'm calling it here. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. If you like what you've seen, consider subscribing and follow me on social media. And have a lovely evening. Bye now.